The Three Brothers Alliance. The Three Brothers Alliance cooperates to divide and capture the northern parts of Myanmar, while the AA vowed to control Rakhine State on the east coast. They have claimed most of the states and recently captured the key township of Guak, consolidating their dominance. The MNDAA, on the other hand, regained full control over Gokent in October 2023 for garrisons on capturing Lashio, a major military headquarters in Shan State the following year. After a fierce battle, they announced the capture of Lashio at the beginning of August 2024, eliminating a well-defended headquarters that had been stationed there for years. The An Liberation Army, after gaining control over Mogul, advanced from northeastern Burma through cities such as Dibor, Chakme, Nongcho, Majaya, and Singku, with their signs set on Mandalay, with the People's Defense Force (PDF). The unresourced National Unity Government, backing the Three Brothers Alliance, they nearly completely controlled northern Myanmar in a very short time. Formations of the Alliance. The Three Brothers Alliance was formed. The alliance was first established in 2019, with the missions to capture the northern parts of Myanmar, aiming for autonomy and the freedom to express their own voice. Most importantly, they solved the established societal imbalances and eased the war in the country. Their remarkable actions on October 27, 2023, also known as Operation 1027, was a response to the military bloody repressions of protesters following the February 2021 military coup. This act strengthened their influence, making people realize the need to reassess the status and power of those three brothers. The astonishing success of Operation 1027 brought their bands closer and stronger than ever before. The alliance members are Arakan Army AA, Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army MNDAA, the An Liberation Army TNLA, Arakan Army AA. The Arakan Army was formed in 2009. The current commander is To Myat Nai, with an estimated force of between 2,500 and 40,000 soldiers. Most of the soldiers are originally trained at the KIA Military Academy. Its political organization is currently based in Kachin State and is called United League of Arakan. The Arakan Army begins its long struggle against the Damodar. Initially aligning with the Kachin Independent Army (KIA), they often interact with and had conflicts with Balaghat Bangladesh Party as the AA operates around the border in Rakhine State. Since the AA formations in 2009, it has persistently fought against the Myanmar Damodar. They are designated as a terrorist group by Myanmar Anti-Terrorism Center Committee in 2009. But the designation was lifted by Myanmar using it as negotiating chips. With the formations of the Three Brothers Alliance, these three groups are now escaping their terrorist designation. Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army MNDAA. The MNDAA was formed in 1989. The leader is Paul Darren, whose father was the first leader of the MNDAA from 1989 to 2009. In 1989, Pong Jashin, which is Pong Darren's father, and other members broke away from the Burmese government and formed the Gokent Army. This new organization was later recognized by the Burmese government. As long as the Gokent Army operated peacefully as a local power in their territory, things went well for both sides. However, in November 1992, Lieutenant Librarian left the Pong Jashin's defeat. He went into hiding, waiting for a chance to fight back. In the meantime, Yan Mok Liang became the leader of the Gokent National Democratic Alliance Army. In August 1995, Peng Jiaxing fought back and won. The defeated opponent, Yang Moulian, calls on Burmese army for help and hand power back to them. The Burmese junta, angered to regain control and aided by a deputy commander, Bai Suocheng of Gogant army, successfully forced Peng Jiaxing into the mountains. Thus, he and his followers began the protracted war against the Burmese military. MNDAA occasional guerrilla attack inflicts heavy casualty on Myanmar junta and its morale. In 2010, Peng Jiaxing's son Peng Deren formed the Myanmar National Truth and Justice Party, and the Gogant National Democratic Alliance Armies became the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army (MNDAA), the party's armed wing. The Armed Liberation Army (TLA). Now, let's talk about the Armed Liberation Army, which was formed in 1992. Their history can be traced back to 1963. The current leaders are Dai Bao, Tabongjo, and Taho Plam, with the army size of around 2,000 to 10,000. The Plan National Front (PNF), the precursors to the Armed National Liberation Army, was formed in 1963. In 1976, a leader of PNF broke away from its organization and formed the Palau State Liberation Organization, or Palau State Liberation Army, which fought against the Burma Damodar. However, this group experienced a downtrend in the late 1980s, and in 1991 signed a ceasefire agreement with the Burmese government. By 2005, they have been disarmed. The 65 members formed the Palau State Liberation Front, which later joined the National Democratic Force to continue their fight for freedom. In 2009, they formed the Armed National Liberation Army and later joined the Three Brothers Alliance.
They were close. I'm sweaty. I know sometimes we need to stop and smell the roses that we can't get addicted. Yeah, that was too close to comfort. I guess all those years of war can make them want a quiet life to enjoy family time, you know? Oh man, I miss my mom too. I know we all end up alone in the end, but I can't stop. We need to fight for our freedom, fight for our home. Stop, you two are being selfish.
I miss my wife.
Is typical of a mixed military. Their response to losing territory has been retaliatory, resulting in massive bombings of the cities. In August 2024, the military conducted airstrikes on places they lost, including Laogai, Gogant, the Shan State and Rakhine State cities. They also targeted other groups not currently involved in Operation 1027, such as the KIA and the SSPP, Shan State Progress Party, who despite their tendencies towards the government and have signed a ceasefire, continue to face threats from military in the pursuit of peace. These little airstrikes kills many people, causing large portions of populations to flee their homes. For example, Laogai became an empty city after the airstrike. China and Myanmar relationship. Myanmar has faced increasing pressures due to the shortage of gasoline, goods, and cash, along with the sharp inflation and a massive refugee crisis affecting the southern parts of nations. Jobs are scarce, wages are low, and the handler's resilience is being questioned. Many have surrendered or fled, and the handlers only regains control when the enemy's armed forces retreat or adjust their strategies.
Hey Tito, don't cry. Papa is here.
Papa, my child can't go to the school because my car has no gas at all.
Don't worry, Papa will give some money to buy some.
My plane can't fly either. I need to fly.
What?
I'm losing control on North, you know? I'm losing Kashin, Shan State, and whole North. Can you hear me?
What did you just say?
I need gas.
Alright, here you go.
Things paused briefly after China Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with Myanmar's military leaders, including Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister U Danshui, amid online. Although China officially claims not to involve in other countries' governments, many believe they are the only one continually problematic military.